Welcome to Warminster.
Warminster.
I was wearing a camera again for this one, but I was wearing a nylon shell dress. It was like slip and slide for a camera. So it might be a bit wobbly or it might be fantastic. Who knows?
Could go either way.
This is a British Red Cross. British Red Cross are now taking donations from Zara. Straight from Zara, that is. Not just from Zara.
That would be awkward.
So this is all
Zara.
Zara.
It's all new Zara, isn't it?
And I have to say, if you're in the market for Zara and you want a new Zara dress, then it's a bargain somewhat. But
this is not paid promotion by Zara.
No, but they're not reseller prices. They're like half retail price or whatever. There's a big Star Wars thing that I thought people would like.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Death Star? No.
I'm not a Star Wars guy.
Is that a good one or a bad one?
I don't even know if it's old or if it was just a little bit old.
This particular shop has a vintage sort of half to it, if you will, which is quite cool actually. It mixes things up a bit.
Like hard goods, a little bit of vintage in that back corner.
I think I picked something up. Yeah, I did. I picked this up purely because I really want one of these electric brush things for cleansing your face. This was RRP apparently, 115, and they wanted what do they want for it? 65 quid?
Was it brand new?
No, it was used.
Yeah, that's a bit naughty. Even more
it wasn't used, it was open, and they had loads of dead stock, new old stock pens, which I just thought was really cool.
I think that looks old though.
Yeah, they're cool, aren't they?
Yeah, in a weird way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy any, but yeah, they look cool.
So they have a small vintage clothes section, which is what I call hardcore vintage. But they had
some from the 20s and stuff like that.
Yeah, they had some Bally Hills. These are obviously significantly old. I won't age them right this second, but there's not a huge amount of resale in them. Maybe £25 to £30.
And they're probably near enough that anyway.
100% pick those sunglasses up for me.
Yep.
I like a sunglass. I was also looking at this was a perfume bottle. The label had worn off significantly. I haven't actually looked it up yet. It was very heavy and it was very thick glass, if that makes sense. And there is value in perfume bottles, especially obviously designer perfume bottles.
Or very old ones.
But I will look that one up actually.
Was it a bird?
It was a cat with a skirt on.
Sorry, my mistake. Silly me.
Close but no cigar, Austin.
Close but no cigar. What are those? Or what are they?
I'm a bit obsessed with men's formal shoes at the moment, so I check every single pair that I come across.
No, you're obsessed with telling me to check men's formal shoes.
Do you know what? I was talking to Austin about Church's shoes the other day, and he said to me, I always see them, I just never pick them up.
No, it wasn't. It was Barker.
Barker,
Church,
right.
I'm not a moron.
So
Barker.
I thought I looked through the scarves. These are not scarves. These are ties. Because ties are really good, sort of pick up, easy to photograph. They send in small packages.
You don't have to use a massive box for a tie.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And they do good prices. This one is a vintage Mulberry. Now, this is a 90s Mulberry tag for all those wondering, which probably is no one.
I wasn't even wondering.
They stopped doing menswear completely in 2004.
How much were they charging for that?
That was £10, and it was just a striped scarf. Did it again? Tie. This was Missoni, which is far better.
And also vintage.
And that was £7.50 because it's got a groovy, people like a groovy pattern, I feel like.
Yeah, I agree with that. Even more so for Missoni, they're known for patterns, aren't they?
Yeah, I would have probably picked it up if it was the zigzag print or a knit. Missoni are famous for their knits and their zigzag print.
That was kind of Pablo Picasso kind of look.
That was sort of an abstract expressionist art movement tie. And I love heavy glass. And for £7.50, honestly, it was well worth it. You're probably going to get, I don't know, £30 to £50 for that tie. Mulberry one a bit less because it hasn't got any distinguishing features like the little tree or anything like that.
No, yeah, you're right.
But yes, there's my tie info for you there.
Just that really heavy piece of glass, just to mention. Anytime Bethany sees any piece of glass, whether it be an ashtray or some kind of trinket holder, which is heavy glass. She looks at me with this kind of evil look, almost like she's from like a 70s Columbo, and then she's going to smash me over the head with one. It's just a crazy look in her eye. It's not on film, but
I did say that
I'm just concerned.
I said that to a lady in a trash shop the other week. I said, I really like an ashtray that looks like you could murder someone with.
See?
Honestly, she looked at me like I was a crazy person. But I think you do get it.
Under shoes.
Once again, this charity shop, because of the Zara connection, has a lot of Zara nude shoes.
Do you get the boots on the top?
The boots are at the top.
No, you can't really see them. Well, you can. You can. No, you can't.
Yeah, they're all really cool. £40 each, which is, what it is.
They're probably cheaper than Zara, but not a lot.
So it's about 70, they're about half retail, right?
Yeah, I think if you found them in the sale at Zara, they'd be a similar price.
This was a really cool replacement Ray-Ban case. They wanted a bit too much for it because it's just the case, and
the blue kind of fade out thing.
We would add it to something, but I don't know what it was from. The specific sunglasses it was from.
It was a special edition, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, so I saw Sarah Resells on Instagram. If you don't follow her, then please you just go now. And she sold a piece of fabric for like £1 million. It wasn't. It was like 900 or something. And now I'm obsessed with looking at fabric. Literally obsessed.
So she makes me get involved.
Yeah, this is a curtain, a single curtain, and it's this embroidered. Go back if you need to go back. It's an embroidered alphabet. It's like triple lined. It had like wall lining in it. It was obviously custom. I couldn't find any labels or anything like that. But comment down below on a really serious note if there's any value in that.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it was so heavy. Honestly, I couldn't have lifted it by myself.
I mean, we know a lot. Well, I like to think we know quite a bit about a bit. But to be honest, curtains and alphabetical curtains,
it was obviously from like a nursery or something.
Or maybe just someone who really liked letters.
Yeah, or a lettersmith. I don't know. Wordsmith. But it was single and it was really heavy and it was £30 though. That's the only thing I would say. But if I needed that, I put it in a nursery. But I also say, I
mean, don't get me wrong. They might have known something like that we didn't. They might have come from X place or been made by a certain person in a certain fabric, and they could have been told that.
But they didn't tell me that, so I didn't know. But if you know, then do comment, shout at me.
It was one, wasn't it? It was
DM me, do something. Just let me know.
Do something.
I'll commission you if it's worth a lot of money and I go and get it. Austin's not happy with the commission.
we'll check on the legalities of that later. Right, what are we doing? What are we looking at?
That is a vintage puffer, PUFFA.
The brand puffer.
Yeah, and they actually do really well. This is a Wimbledon's the championships Wimbledon. It's like a MAC, obviously bought from the event.
That's cool.
Interesting thing about Wimbledon stuffs is that all the suits and like umbrella outfits and stuff are made by Ralph Lauren. So you can buy Ralph Lauren exclusives when you are at Wimbledon, and sometimes they even put them into their full price stores.
Oh yeah.
But the exclusives that you get at Wimbledon are worth a particular amount of money. Austin collects Ralph Lauren. Or I say that he wears it, so he buys things. And you've got a
no, I got a collection.
Yeah, you've got vintage Jaeger's really good. You've got a umpire's jacket, and that's worth about what, £600?
I have indeed, from like 20 years ago. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
But I'm slightly larger than I was when I originally bought it. So
did you used to wear that jacket?
Yeah, and it's tiny, isn't it?
Did people just like shout umpire-y things at you?
No, I don't like. To be fair, it's white, so it's bad enough for being a white blazer. But umpire-y things, I think, were the last of my concerns. I won't talk about what I was called whilst wearing it.
That was a vintage Jaeger tag that I just went past. I do like picking up vintage Jaeger if it's an exceptional shape or fabric or just looks really like funky. If it's sort of a more plain item, I tend not to. Not saying there's no money in it. I'm saying there is money in it. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's just I like more unusual pieces.
And that was Ted Baker.
And that was a sparkly Ted Baker dress, which I thought was particularly noteworthy. I'm now losing my voice.
Oh my gosh! You need a cough? that was a very ladylike cough.
Yeah, I do want to hurt your headphones there.
How many people listen to this on headphones? Because I feel like no one's just on headphones.
No.
And if you were, that could have hurt your head.
We watch them all on the TV, see?
That sounds like you're like 105 years old and you've just got that technology. We watch them more on the TV.
Yeah. You can do it on Sky now. They've got little apps.
It's a big app, really, isn't it? Well, physically, I guess, it's small.
This is one of those charity shops which is sort of, what's the word? What's
that's
that?
cool.
Oh, I can
Massimo.
never. No, is that what it says? I think it says Wassimo.
No, some people get that confused. It's Massimo. Google it.
Is it?
Yes, it was
What do you
really
know
popular
about
in the
that
90s.
brand? You tell the
So it was
folks.
really popular in the 90s. They actually did a lot of streetwear and skateboard style stuff, and then they went to the kind of more fashion. It's based on like American kind of casual, more kind of skate and streetwear originally. And now they make anything from like sparkly ladies tops right through. I don't think it's very expensive. It used to be really, really expensive in comparison. Early 90s, mid to early 90s. And used to be sold in kind of like I wouldn't say high-end boutiques, but where you'd get of the time the kind of fashion brands which were cool. But yeah, it was like it was, for example, it would be in the same shops as Stussy, things like that.
Stussy, eh?
Yeah. But now they don't go for a lot anymore. They're like 30, 40, 50
Or even
pounds
the
new.
vintage stuff.
I can't comment on the vintage. I'm talking about new.
Oh, sorry.
You don't really see a lot of the cool stuff. It's usually stuff like that.
I find in a minute, I know it's on the trail, I find a Kettlewell t-shirt. And I just follow, yeah, there we go.
Oh,
I follow the ladies on Instagram that talk about this brand. And I just don't get it. I don't get it.
what do you mean?
They make plain tops, right? But the people that buy them are really weird about colours.
Right.
Like, and
Yeah,
they,
but that's like anything. If
they're like psycho about it. They like have to, like, you have to look it up in the Kettlewell catalogue and list the exact colour because they get really strange about it.
Okay.
I'm not even joking. There's people who talk about it.
All right.
Like, that colour will be
you.
particular, like periwinkle blue 456. But they
Like a
wanted
Pantone.
like seafoam blue 742.
You messed up, lady.
Yeah.
There's a return.
So I don't pick it up because it scares me. Genuinely. I have a hard enough
I'm not
time
sure it would
anyway.
scare me, but yeah.
These ladies though, they get like crazy, don't they, online?
I feel like those ladies, inverted commas, just covers any kind of
Karens.
ladies which are Karens. If your name is Karen, apologies. It's not aimed at you, but
We have a very good friend called Karen. It makes
one of
me
my best
laugh.
friends is called Karen. Yeah. And she's actually not a Karen
No.
at all, which is really weird. But moving on.
So yeah, I don't pick up Kettlewell because it categorically scares me. But I know there's like Facebook groups and there's quite a following for Kettlewell.
Okay, on the fact there's a Facebook group for it, I would give you the scare factor's there. If people like Facebook groups are amazing, but there is some kind of like
It's like they're like cults.
yeah,
If you're part of them, sorry, love you.
just because it's okay.
Each their own.
Yeah, it's fine.
I just don't want to be in the
Yeah,
cult.
making it work around. Yeah, it's true.
Warminster's a very interesting place. There's a few charity shops if you've ever been to Warminster. I know there's some resellers in Warminster.
Hello, if you're watching.
But we do there's I call it the triangle: Warminster, Trowbridge, Westbury.
Yeah,
If you know.
but if Westbury, if Warminster's busy enough, we leave the other two usually. But if it's kind of dry, we don't. We do the other two.
Social distancing.
This is quite a new shop, actually, for anyone who does know the area at all. I think it's only been there for a few months now, hasn't it?
Well, a bit longer, but we've only been here twice, I think.
Yeah. So what are you looking at now? Shoes?
I'm looking at shoes. I don't know. Actually, I think at this point I was wondering where you had gone because there's only a short, space for you to get lost.
I was going to say, I'm in the store, but I can't. It's like having a child.
It is. It's
Sometimes
like
I
having
get
a child.
lost. And I just have to ask an adult. I need
I'll
an
be
adult.
trying to show him stuff. I think this is why secretly I took the camera because I just can't find him half the time. Russell and Bromley shoes. Everyone knows about my love for Russell and Bromley shoes. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I
What?
don't like them.
Okay. I was asking why that was funny.
I don't hate them. I just not
They're
partial.
doing well, though.
No. Oh, Austin found something. We found him. Lost children.
Oh, and you say children or like small child. It's because I managed to find this, which was a Paco Rabanne Million, as in the fragrance, a special edition. Wait for it. Monopoly set, folks.
Okay.
Sealed, unused.
There's a story behind this. Firstly, limited edition Monopolies are significantly worth money. Last year, Mulberry, the fashion brand, bought a Monopoly out. We bought it within 1 minute of them dropping it.
And did a video on it on YouTube.
Yeah, and
Another channel.
It was our first video, wasn't it?
Was it actually?
Yeah. Anyway, so we bought that. And I haven't opened it. It's still factory sealed. I've opened the box, but everything inside is factory sealed. And then this year they re-released it, but it was reselling for 400.
There's one on eBay. Go and look now. There's one on eBay still, £700.
Yeah, but I bought it for 75 something.
So they're available on the website now for £75.
So ever since then, and Lil, our 7-year-old, she's into getting into Monopoly, and we wanted to collect Monopolies. And it just so happens we found another fashion-based one, so Paco Rabanne. However, they are reselling on eBay. We're keeping ours, but they were reselling on eBay for about £50. And they were released exclusively to the Hudson Bay Paco Rabanne shop, and you had to buy a limited edition bottle of their casino perfume to receive it, so it was like a free gift sort of thing. But they're only available for sale in America, so it would, if we listed it, would be the only one in the UK.
How much were those Converse then? Sorry.
Those Converse were not laced. The laces had been removed. They were dirty, and they were £15.
That's
These
a lot,
Russell and Bromley men's shoes, considering the ladies' shoes were £8, are £20.
How?
Like man markup.
Equal rights.
I'm calling for equal shoe rights.
We'll wait for the comments on that one. Equal shoe rights.
It doesn't make sense though.
Austin found something amazing as usual. Montblanc leather reversible belt in gold tone hardware. 6 of the finest pounds. Looks like it says 26. It doesn't. They just couldn't really messed up the pound sign. So good night, Vienna. Let's take it.
Montblanc are famous for... I'm in a talking mood today, can you tell? Montblanc are famous for making...
I mean, I'm bored of you at this point.
Pens.
Yeah,
I once did a consultancy for Montblanc.
The finest writing instruments the world has ever seen.
And I was hoping they would give me a pen, but they didn't. But they do make leather goods, they do make belts,
amazing watches as well,
watches and stationery. The last Montblanc belt we sold for 170, and it wasn't in that condition, I tell you that for free.
That was two-tone. It was from a charity shop as well, wasn't it?
It was also from a charity shop, yes.
So in actual fact, belts, ties, check them all, guys.
Yeah, scarves,
always worth it.
Socks.
The things that like you normally wouldn't gravitate towards, because you, like, for example, ties. It's just a bunch of just ughness, isn't it? But if you actually look, what's this? Talk to me.
Jonathan Smedley. I like this brand. It's nice. This is a men's in a ladies section. It's in that sort of oatmeal colour. I love saying oatmeal colour. It is 100% of the finest merino wool. It is a small, but it's quite big small. It's not like a tiddly small.
No.
But it's sort of a newer label. I would describe that as newer label. And they go for about 40 to 50 to 60 pounds, depending on what sort of piece you have. I put that one up for 45 because I found a slight flaw in the back of the collar. However, it wasn't like a hole or anything. It's just like a mark. So I put it up for 45, and I will accept offers probably on that one. But it was a nice neutral colour. Just some nice men's knitwear.
Yeah, it is nice.
If you will.
What are we doing here?
I was just looking at trunks just in case I find Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, as you do.
You never know.
You never know.
And there's another one across the road up there next to the Bargain Booze shop. I thought you were going to make fun of me for saying that, but you didn't, so...
No, I didn't. What was it to say? I think anyone watching will be able to do that themselves.
I got distracted by the stuffed chicks. So when I turned round and saw them just hovering there. I had to get my small child to pick them up for me because I didn't want the camera to fall off.
That was me.
Yeah, you're my small child. Because you'd wandered off somewhere again. These are a pair of Penelope Chivers. Is that how you say it?
What, Penelope?
No, Chivers.
Yes.
These are pony skin or hair carpet, however you want to describe it. It's basically the practice in which the hair is left on the hide when they are doing their stuffs, and then they dye it to look like zebra. They were the slip-on trainers. Retail is about £250, and they were not priced, so we had to ask. And then when the lady came back, she said £5. So we bought them.
Yeah, they're good. Retail would have been what?
I just said £250.
I ignore you. See when I'm.
You weren't listening, were you?
No,
you were watching the video, weren't you?
I was still thinking about the whole pony skin haircraft situation.
Yeah, they were £5. Retail's about £2.50. I'm probably gonna put, I don't know, I haven't listed them yet. It'll be over 100. I'll keep you updated on that one. Did you just get on the floor?
Yeah. I've just given up, guys. That's it. Game over. He's had enough. Well, she did say I was like a child. Just, what have I got? Oh, this thing's from the other shop. No, I was looking at a glass case. I haven't just given up on life and hit the deck. I'm still looking. Look at that ferocious hanger. What do you call it? Hanger sliding?
I'm a push and slide.
A push and slide. You start by pushing them right back, then you bring them all down.
There's
to the
a
front.
really nice lady, manager of one of our local charity shops, and she says that when she's at the back, she knows if we're in because it goes, and then it goes, no.
If this is really loud today, apologies, but we're just here. And
We're high on life.
doing it. Are we though? Yeah.
I am. Speak for yourself.
I'm just joking.
I don't think we find anything else in the shop, do we? I'm happy with my chin. Oh, that was a H&M collaboration with Richard Allen, I believe it is. Some H&M collaborations do really well. I believe I call her Muffin. I never call her her real name. Muffin on Instagram. Everyone will know that
Muffin Flips.
Muffin Flips. She had a H&M Balmain faux fur coat, and that went for 150. I think it was off the top of my head.
Which is a solid sale. It was brand new.
So some of the collabs do really well, and some of them do really poorly. They're just bringing out one with Idris Appel, which I
Iris.
think Iris. What did I say?
Idris.
I was thinking of Idris Elba. I don't know why.
That'd be a heck of a collab.
Yeah, he does.
You mean the older lady with glasses and massive pearls?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
They're doing one with her. They've done one with Marnie. They've done one with Kenzo.
Maison Margiela.
Maison Margiela.
That was years ago now.
Oh yeah, well, everything was years. But they have retail value. I mean, resale value.
And they did Jimmy Choo actually, didn't they?
They done Jimmy Choo. Yeah.
Loads. Cool.
Jimmy Choo hunters are really good if you ever find those.
And, yeah.
Wellies.
I've never seen those in the wild. I know the ones you mean. They're like croc print.
Yeah.
If you ever see those, grab them because they will have a good resale.
Most collaborations do have a good resale, but with the H&M stuff, some.
What was the other
don't.
one with the wallpaper person? William Morris.
Morris.
Is that wallpaper?
Yeah.
You looked at me like I was a mental person then when I said that.
No, I was just surprised that you said that.
What?
Did you know that back
I know
in
things.
the day?
I know things, lady.
Most of his wallpaper, originally had arsenic in it or something like that.
Something terrible. Yeah, which was
Asbestos
just
or something like that.
wow.
It was something they used to make the colour or the glue or something. I can't
This
remember.
is a long old walk, guys.
Oh, we're having a nice conversation about wallpaper, aren't we?
I feel like I probably would have generally edited this out normally, but you know what? Let's just roll with it because there we are. And we're nearly going to turn the corner to the store we're going to.
We do town tours now. It's our new thing.
No, it's really not. For the people out there who do town tours, well done because it's honestly, it's just I guess they're just brutal, aren't they?
This used to be an Age UK, which is closed
Right
down.
by the corner, yeah.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I found some
now.
toast in there once, and that was it. It wasn't a very good one, so.
Do you know those charity shops? If you're a picker and you go in you go because it's in a good town or a good city, but every time you're gonna go in, it's either too expensive, they have rubbishy stock, or it's just in general it's not your thing. That's that one for us.
It's a filler shop.
Yeah, I can't hate, but the fact it's closed down doesn't offend me at all.
No,
brutal but true.
Brutal. This one's alright. It's normally a tad overpriced. Is it a Barnardo's or a children's hospice?
Oh, I think it's a children's hospice.
This coat was very nice. It was Joe Brown's.
Yeah, and we thought it was like Vivian Westwood or something. The cut was just really, really nice.
Nice, yeah.
And the fabric.
They have another little vintage section. I don't know what it is with this town and vintage sections. They do like a vintage section, don't they?
They do indeed.
And then they put their high price stuff at the front here. This is all high price stuff. She says.
Yeah, it is. They had, I think they had, what do you call them? The shoes? What are they?
Oh, in regular choice there.
A regular choice there. And I don't know what else you're looking at in there.
We once were
Those
in
plates?
here and saw Pent Halligan's perfume.
Oh, that's true.
They wanted too much for it, but it was like they wanted like 60,
Those
70
shoes
quid,
there,
was it?
like everyone sells a regular choice. Like that's the kind of reseller.
I will if they're
hotspot in there.
cheap.
Yeah,
If
but
they're
they're
really
all-
cheap.
They're always overpriced now.
Only because they just don't float my boat whatsoever.
No, I know.
I like the ones with the weird heels. Like you can get ones with actual like cat
Things
heels.
in them and stuff.
With actual like snow globe heels.
Yeah.
Ow, and boots. I said ow because I clipped my hand.
What?
I said ow, boots.
Yeah. To be honest with you, this wasn't like I don't know what was there anything in here major? I'm just trying to rack my brain. We've done quite a few different things since this, and we'll be following this up with a boot sale video. So watch out for that.
International.
If you want to call it that.
Do you Welsh accent, Oz?
I haven't got a Welsh accent anymore. Everyone's thinking, yeah, he has, and you say I don't have. I don't know.
If you think Austin has a Welsh accent, then comment down below, because I don't think it exists.
No, I don't have a Welsh accent anymore. Unless I go home and speak to my fellow Welsh people.
Your family.
Well, we can call them family.
Oh, this was
cool.
This is a really nice Jaeger skirt. I forgot I saw.
What was the price?
I didn't look.
That's so lame. What have you picked out instead?
Oh no, this was COS. This was COS. It's 8. No, they were shorts. They were culottes.
Culottes. That's
Sorry,
really
I got
nice.
really excited
Yeah,
because eBay Princess said we should be looking out for culottes again.
Yeah, I think they're going to be quite big though, if not already. Oh, this is cool. This is because I picked this up. We sold one of these for a small person, as in like a small size. It's vintage Disney store, like fleece, but like it was hooded fleece with no arms. I don't get it.
Chalet
with a hood, fur lined or sheeling lined with no.
Well, because it warms your core.
Your whole
That's
core.
the point. It warms your core, and that keeps everything.
So now I think we're coming up to the next. Oh yeah, there we go. This is Bernardo's, isn't it?
This is a secret one.
What
this is
a
this secret shop. This is a Bernardo's.
But it's a drop-off centre,
no,
isn't
it's not. This is a children's hospital. What is this?
Oh my God, we're terrible.
Is it? I don't know. It's one of those because it's green. Someone tell me.
It's not Oxfam.
Well, it's not Oxfam, but oh God.
You said it's green.
Yeah, but green. They just have green logo writing. It's not actually green.
Oh God. Okay.
Honestly.
If this video is boring anyone, please just switch off now.
This is going south, isn't it?
So we're looking at shoes.
Looking at shoes. I did see some shoes, I believe.
What did you see?
Maybe I didn't. I just lied. I didn't see any shoes.
Okay. I'm thinking, what are they?
I thought I saw some shoes. No, I didn't know. No.
Okay.
No.
Dresses. What do we have here?
This was like the darkest corner of the room, I feel like.
Yeah, pick anything that people can't actually see. Good job.
In this one, I saw here, if you look in these bins... Are you
going to look at them?
Oh, yeah, look. This is all newer tag stickies.
Okay.
£1
each.
Yeah. And you know what? Dickies, right, is a workwear, obviously. But much like Carhartt, all the kids wear it. Like, they wear it like pretending to skate and actually skating.
That's like
don't they?
and stuff,
like they sell it in
also...
Urban Outfitters nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
expensive.
thought newer tags £1 each. So I went and told Austin, who has disappeared once again, and he was. You have a look in a minute. Oh, sorry, I just saw Pikachu and thought, what's that? But it's just a bag. Don't worry.
Moving on. Yeah, I had a look and we managed to get a few different pairs, didn't we? There was some.
Is it on film?
I think it is. Yeah. We got a few pairs that were like you can see coming up now. They were kind of fluorescent, are they called, or
high vis?
High vis, yeah. Shorts, but they weren't just shorts. They were like kind of work shorts, with like the multi pockets and stuff, and they're lined, and they're just very expensive to buy new. 30, 40, 50 pounds, depending on the actual specific pair. But £1 each. I hate to sound really boring, but like it's £1. So I think we bought like 3 or 4 pairs of those, a couple of pairs of the work pants.
I just flipped them on. You got a pair for yourself, didn't you?
I did indeed. Not because I do any work, but because I enjoy the look. That was kind of Welshy. The look.
The look.
I enjoy the look. Oh, there's some Radley.
Oh, look how cute they are. I can't even deal with how cute. Look. Oh.
Someone asked you about Radley the other day, didn't they?
Yeah, Radley sucks.
How much are they?
Radley doesn't. Some Radleys. No.
Resale's not great though, is it?
No, resale's just not great. Those they wanted £8 each, which it is what it is. I actually thought I didn't look them up afterwards though, but I think they're so cute. Yeah. These are Versace.
Versace jeans.
Versace jeans, literally jean collection, and they're like a stretch cotton, brushed cotton, like ankle length, slim.
Ankle length.
I'm gonna have in a moment. Ankle, but they got the crest on the butt.
I'm just checking them out in comparison to my shorts there.
And they're doing about 50, 60, so they were £5.
Yeah, that's a bargain. And they were like pristine, weren't they?
They were really nice.
Condition-wise. Strange to see that kind of colour as well, though, because most of like high-end jeans is usually like indigo or like black or... Do you know what I mean? Unless they're printed. That's a really random thing to say. But
turquoise.
like you kind of find... Like more high street people do like high street companies do more of the kind of like
Yeah, but
colours.
Versace is Versace, like, as in, like...
They're brights. They like colour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Did you? Oh my gosh, you didn't pick it up.
I don't know if I did, actually.
See? Now, you say to me about this, and I pick it up every time.
Wait.
You suck.
I didn't...
Honestly, like, I'm going to call those people right now. And
I love how you drew attention to that.
I got to.
Just so everyone can scorn me.
Big time. If anyone's seen the videos where Bethany's, every single time she'll say, oh, he always drops one. At least I pick it up, lady.
I didn't pick it up, no. I feel like you've edited the bit out where I didn't pick it up.
Oh, no. Not fair. What have I found there? Oh, this was cool.
Oh, this was amazing. No, you didn't find it. I found it. You were just hovering by it. Look, you walk away. Then there's me. There we go. This is an
I found it. I didn't find it.
Anthropology rug. And it's like fully tasseled and fully, like, it's got all bits on it.
Really cool, actually.
Look. Oh, beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it beautiful?
How much was that?
£20.
I knew that because I found it.
It was £20, which in theory
That's pretty cheap, isn't it?
It is quite good for an Anthropology rug. I believe they retail in a quite expensive way. But I didn't know if the resale was there or like finding wear and stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, well, that was that, and that was Warminster. See you on the next one.